Sima? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hello?
Rafi Livy?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, guys. What's up?
Yeah.
So,
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Kim. What's
How
up?
are you?
This
How's
is
it going?
good. This is Sima, who's from Baltimore, Yachad.
Hi.
And what's your name?
Hi.
What's your name? It says Susan Gottlieb. Is your name Susan, or is that what's your name?
Elizabeth.
Right, Elizabeth?
Yes.
And where are you from?
Hold on a second. My name
their city group is it?
is.
Get a haircut, Rafi?
What?
Got a haircut?
I shaved my head.
Sure did. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Sure did.
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth, where are you from?
I'm from in Skokie.
Skokie, Illinois. Okay. Great.
Nice.
So we're gonna start in a few minutes. We'll probably start in a
I'm
few
from
minutes in.
Skokie, but I'm with my parents on my vacation.
Okay. So Dina Baker told me that some of you guys were gonna sign on, which is awesome. I'm so excited to meet you. Olivia Setnick, and that's her brother Rafi.
Hi.
Olivia, what are you going with tonight? Are you doing the matzah pizza?
Matzah s'mores.
Matzah s'mores. That's
Gotta
exciting.
be the most small.
And did you want the last 10 minutes, the last 15 minutes? What do you want?
10 minutes should be more than enough.
Okay.
Alrighty. And while it's in the oven, Rafi is gonna do a trivia question or two.
No.
Okay,
no,
good.
Sarah. I'm doing trivia.
Or
I can do,
Sarah.
I mean, what I was gonna do, how I was gonna run it, Seema, if you're listening, you can just give me your input also. I was gonna ask a question and then tell everybody to take a few seconds to write it down on a piece of paper and then hold it up. And then if they
You have
can't write,
questions, right?
you know, whatever. But, you know, we'll take, I don't have that many questions, but I could just make it up. But I could like be like, and now Olivia has a question.
Do you like s'mores?
But I just wanted to, yeah, I can definitely like stretch out my part because I have like announcements I'm supposed to make about other stuff and news, and we could always just like have people share. But I definitely got a few from Skokie, a few from Baltimore, and a few from Toronto logins. So we'll see how many people, but we're gonna wait till at least, you know, probably we'll start at like 5 after, but Seema wanted to know how to do her own Zoom meeting. So Seema?
Yeah,
Is it Seema or Sima? I always ask you.
Sima.
Sima, okay. So I was gonna show you about scheduling. If we want to talk after it's over, you and I can stay on the chat and I can show you how I did it.
Okay, that sounds great.
It's pretty, I never did it, and I just, when you log in originally, it's just says schedule a meeting, and then all you do is like, what time do you want it to start, and what you want it to be called, and if you want there to be a password or you don't want there to be a password, and then you just hit like schedule, and then it just gives you the link, and that's all I did. So I can walk you through it afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
And then it looks like, even though I said the meeting starts at 8, I was able to log in now. Like I wasn't sure if I should make the meeting start at 7:55 so I could get in. It didn't seem to matter, but I'm gonna mute myself and stop my video because I'm gonna grab something. But I'll be right back.
Okay.
Should we mute ourselves?
We can.
Rafi? Sorry.
Is that?
You mentioned audio being bad. Do you think, what if I played like a song now from my own computer speakers? Would it be like really loud in people's ears?
It wouldn't be. I mean, first, I could tell you whether or not it's too loud, but like that would be fine unless you're trying to have everyone enjoy the music.
Let's say just for the first few minutes while people are logging in, so there's just not like nothingness. I could do that.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to fill that awkward space, then.
Okay. Oh, there's Evan.
Evan.
Hi guys.
It's Evan. Hi, Olivia.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hey.
It's so good to see you, Evan.
Thank you.
And there's
Avi
another
Ross.
gentleman on the call,
Ross.
Avi
Avi
Ross.
Ross.
Your name is
Hi,
Avi?
Avi. I'm Evan.
Avi, you're muted. Hold on. You can unmute. Is your name Avi?
Yeah,
Okay, where are you from, Avi?
Toronto.
Toronto. I'm so glad you joined us. We're going to start in just a few minutes. We have Clevelanders and we have Chicagoans. There's Dahlia. This is
Hi,
exciting.
Dahlia.
Hi, Dahlia.
Hey.
Hey, and there's Dahlia B. Dahlia, move over to your left a little bit. Dahlia B. There you go. Oh, and you have Allie with you. Hi, Allie.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Olivia.
What's up, guys?
Not much. How are you?
Nice to see everybody. I miss you guys.
I know. Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Elizabeth, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I do.
Hey,
I can hear
Ricky.
you.
How about if you can hear us, do a thumbs up. Can you hear us? Thumbs up
Yep.
if you can hear us.
I can hear you.
There's oh, there's Ronit and Dossie.
Hello.
Oh, it's so good to see everybody, Momish.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, there's Ricky. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Avi and Elizabeth, don't feel left out. We're just a bunch of Cleveland buddies, but we're really, really happy you're here in the call too. And now we're all gonna be part of the same family. Okay?
Okay.
Ronit.
Hi.
Hi, Ronit.
See and hear everybody okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask everybody to grab a pen and some sheets of paper?
Sure.
Okay, that's
Okay.
what that's all you're gonna need for our trivia, okay? We'll wait a few more minutes, but you can go ahead and get prepared with a pen or a marker and some sheets of paper, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey, Sarah.
How are
Nice
you?
to see you.
Hi, Sharon. Is that you, Sharon? How are you? I miss you. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see everybody.
Okay.
Okay, there's Evan.
Hello.
I'm giving everybody a few minutes to get some sheets of paper. We're also going to wait a few more minutes for people to join us. Evan. Okay, we have a few more people joining us.
Sarah,
Yeah.
once we start up, I would suggest that you tell everyone to mute themselves. Just
Yeah, I have a mute all option I'm going to do.
Okay.
Hi, Rafi.
Evan,
Hey.
how you doing, bud?
Hey, Evan.
Good. Hey, Olivia.
I know.
Hopefully we'll see each other real soon.
I hope so.
And I see a new face, Dan Fink. Dan?
Sorry, I sneezed.
Oh, that's okay. Bless you.
God bless you.
Dan, hi.
I just need to mute. I did fine.
The computer that says Dan Fink, is that your name? Sometimes it's not your name. It's like is that your name? Can you hear me, Dan? Thumbs up if you can hear me, Dan.
Yeah, I'll tell you the code. 170.
Oh, Michelle's coming on the call. There's Michelle.
Hi,
Hey,
Michelle.
Michelle. You know what, Rafi?
Yeah.
Maybe can I give you a job?
Yeah.
Do you have a chat feature in your video, in your Zoom? Michelle will probably need my questions typed up.
Okay.
I mean, I don't I'm just gonna, I don't know. There's a way to just message Michelle directly.
Gotcha.
I'm texting her now.
All right.
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Ronique.
Hi, Evan.
How are you?
There's Rachel.
Hey, Rach.
Hey, Rachel.
Hi. Hello.
I'm 170.
Hi, Dahlia. Hi, Ricky.
So if you haven't gotten a sheet of paper and a marker or a pen, Rachel, Michelle, newcomers, get a pen and some. Oh, she can't hear me. Get a pen and a paper, everybody.
I have one.
A pen and a paper or some sheets of paper, okay? We have 2 different Stern computers. Great.
Now we can see everyone.
Okay. So get a pen and a paper if you don't have one already, because we're gonna get into our Passover trivia. And the way that'll work is I'll ask a question, I'll give you all a few minutes to think of it, and then when you're ready, I'll know you're ready because you'll hold up your piece of paper. That's how I'll know you're ready, okay? The first thing, so I want to welcome everybody. It's already, what time do we have here? It's 8:05.
8:05,
We want to get
Sarah.
started. We have participants from a few different places. When I call the name of your city, I want you to clap, okay? So if you're from Cleveland, from Yachad, Cleveland, go ahead and clap. If you're from Skokie or the Chicago area, I want you to clap. What? Okay, Elizabeth. If you're from Toronto or the Canada area, I want you to clap. Yes, Avi, great. And if you're from the Baltimore area, I want you to clap. Sima is clapping. I know she's clapping quietly. Okay. Did I miss any cities?
No, I think you're good, Sarah.
Okay, great. So what I wanted to start with was, first of all, some check-ins and some introductions. Okay? So firstly, those of you that may not know me, I'm Sarah Cooperman. Okay? And I am the director of Yachad in Cleveland. So Yachad in Cleveland meets about once a week, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, but typically we're getting together 4 or 5 times a month. We have exercise classes, we have sign language classes, we have our sign language, we have parties, we have holidays, we did Chopped, we do all sorts of fun stuff. So it's been really hard to be not seeing you guys regularly. We had to cancel the most recent, the first event we had to cancel because of everything was the costume party, right?
Yeah.
For Purim, and that was really sad. And then subsequently, until further notice, we won't be able to, have events in person, probably looking at least till after Passover. So it was really important to Olivia and I to just connect with you guys. We have been making calls and checking in and texting you all, but we just want to see your beautiful faces. So, so I know that Toronto and Baltimore and Chicago has also been having their own events, but this is our time here in Yachad, our first time hosting. So thank you guys for coming. When they asked if other people from other cities can come, Elizabeth, Avi, Dan, of course, we want you guys to come. If we do any other events, you're invited to join us. This is an event that's getting ready for what holiday, folks?
Passover.
Passover. Very good. Otherwise known as Pesach, otherwise known as Pesach, otherwise known as the holiday of the thin breads, whatever. So Pesach's coming whether you're ready or not, right, Evan?
Oh, yeah.
Ready or not. It's coming.
Ready
So-
or not.
So Olivia thought that her and I wanted to have a little bit of fun, but at the same time, start to get ready for Passover. Okay, so that's our theme this evening. So raise your hand if you have started cleaning for Passover. Wow, Stern girl. Elizabeth says so. Okay. Rachel, I'm looking at you. Raise your hand if you have started cooking for Passover. No, no one's cooking yet. Raise your hand if you started grocery shopping for Passover.
Definitely.
It's a little tough. It's a little tough. Olivia did some shopping today. How were the grocery stores, Olivia? Were they out? Were they
A little empty.
well empty? Okay. All right. So, who is Sheer Enjoyment with the Golden Gate Bridge? Who is that gentleman there? What's your name? Golden Gate Bridge. Does anyone see that man?
I don't know.
What's your name?
Jake,
Jake. Hi, Jake. Where are you from, Jake?
Chicago.
Chicago. Awesome. Okay. Do you know Elizabeth from Skokie?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. So we have some friends on here. So I wanted to make a few announcements before we get into our program tonight for Pesach. Firstly, most of you look like you are well aware that Yachad has Yachad on demand, right? Virtual Zoom programming. Okay. So please check it out. Yachad on demand is the website, and this is recorded. This will be on there. All sorts of pre-recorded comedy shows and magic shows and cooking classes are going to be on there. Also resources that you can use for the holidays. Check it out. Because now no one's getting together in person, we still need to be busy and be
connected.
Connected. Thank you, Evan. So that's first of all. Second of all, if you haven't signed up yet for the virtual buddies, I know Rafi has. Anyone else signed up for virtual buddies?
Me.
Michelle has as well. Michelle has.
Which one is that?
Signed up?
Yes.
I can send you, I can send a link to anyone that's interested. That will connect you to somebody else in the Yachad universe. You're interested in that?
Yes.
Jake?
Yeah.
Okay. I can send anybody the information, but it's yachad.org/virtual buddies. You'll fill out a short questionnaire and Yachad will connect you to somebody in the universe where you can stay connected and have a little friendship and companionship and socializing during this sad time. It's a really amazing thing they're putting together. I encourage that. That's the second thing.
What was the link?
I'm going to double check, but I think it's yachad.org/virtual buddies. Let me check real quick. And then, you know what, Jake, give me 1 second and I'll get back to it.
Okay.
I do want to announce that we have a birthday coming up. At least the one that I know about is Olivia's birthday's coming up this week.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Happy
Anybody
birthday!
else celebrating? Olivia's is the 25th, which is Wednesday?
Yes.
Okay, so that's coming up. I know she had big plans for her birthday celebration. And, there's Hannah coming in. So that's kind of sad. Everyone's, birthdays and all sorts of special celebrations are a little bit affected by everything that's going on in the world. But Olivia, we love you and we're thinking of you and we hope you have an awesome birthday regardless.
I love you too, Olivia.
So happy birthday to Olivia. Does anybody else, quick show of
Hi,
hands.
Rachel.
Anybody else? Hi Hannah and hi Elijah.
Hey.
Anybody else have a birthday in
Rachel.
March? Anybody else with a birthday in March?
Let's talk after that.
Okay, so a quick I love you and happy birthday for Olivia. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Olivia. Happy birthday to you.
Did you guys
Okay, and just one more piece connected to that. You guys aren't going to believe me, but her twin brother has the same birthday.
No way.
Yes, her twin brother Zaki has the same birthday, so please tell him happy birthday from us as well. Okay, we have one more announcement before we get into our Pesach program this evening. There's Adina Firestone joining us. Hi, Adina.
Hi, Adina.
Okay. Welcome all of our people joining us. One more thing I wanted to mention, whether you know her or you don't know her, this is something I need to mention. because it's very special and close to all of our hearts, whether you're from Cleveland Yachad, or you're from Chicago Yachad, or Toronto Yachad, or Baltimore Yachad. There's a friend of ours whose name is Simi, who we know and love for many years, and she is not doing so well, guys, and we need to daven for her, okay? She's going through a rough time. She's in the hospital currently, and she's fighting, okay? So I told her sister, and Penina is her sister. Many of us who might not know Simi, we know Penina, right? A lot of us in Cleveland know Penina, our staff member, who was going to be on the call tonight, but she is so, focused on taking care of what's going on with her sister. So I told Penina that we would send our love, and we would also keep in mind our friend Simi, who really needs our tefillah. Simi needs our prayers, okay? This program is going to be dedicated to her. Her name has been changed, so she has more bracha and more blessing coming her way. Please daven for Chaya Simcha Yehudis Bas Zlata. And this session tonight is dedicated to her to have a speedy recovery and a full and complete refuah, okay? That's our good friend Simi from Cleveland. But even if you're not from Cleveland, please just have in mind that our good friend needs our prayers. I'm sure everybody knows somebody who's struggling. So we're going to dedicate those to our loved ones that may need a little extra love and care, okay? So we talked about that. We talked about our friend Simi. We talked about Olivia's birthday. We talked about Yachad on Demand, which is just launching soon. Jake, that website, and those that are interested for the virtual buddies, if you want to log in. I know Chana Levy, they told me you signed up as well. Yachad.org/virtual buddy, Jake. Yachad.org/virtual buddy, okay? We have Annie Michaels' computer. Who is this? We want to meet you as well. Hi, how are you? Let me unmute you so we can hear you. What is your name?
Annie Michaels.
Hi, Annie. Where are you calling from?
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm from Chicago.
Chicago, awesome. So we have a few other Chicago folks on the call. We have Toronto on the call. We have Cleveland, of course, on the call. I see 8 new people coming in. And we're so happy to host. Now, this means that when you have events for Chicago Yachad and Toronto Yachad and Baltimore Yachad, you're going to be including us as well in Cleveland, right? We want to crash your parties. Definitely. That's what we do. So please, right, Evan? So please invite us to your events as well. It is nice to see people that we know, but it's also nice to meet new friends, especially when a lot of us aren't seeing our friends so regularly. Okay? Welcome to everyone who's joining us. We are going to get started. We don't have such a long time for tonight. We just set aside a little bit of time to connect and get in a Pesach spirit. This does not mean that our events are done. We could have plenty more events until Pesach approaches. But let's get rolling with our Pesach trivia, okay? If you missed my announcement, you'll need a pen and some paper, okay? A few sheets of paper. I'll give you guys a second to grab.
Pen and paper.
Some paper, some pen. I'm going to ask some Pesach questions. I'll give everybody a few seconds to write it down. And then when you're done, you'll hold up your paper and we'll see who got it right, okay? That's going to be the first part of our program, and then Olivia's going to take us into a cooking demo special for Pesach, okay? And then, of course, we can connect.
Mom, can you stay here?
And share news, okay?
Afterwards.
Is everybody ready with their pens? Is everybody ready?
Yes. We're ready.
Okay. The first question is about the Seder, one of the major parts of Pesach. And when you're celebrating, you have a Seder. We're going to start off pretty straightforward. How many cups of wine are you supposed to drink at the Seder? Write it down on your papers now. How many cups of wine are you supposed to drink at your Seder? You can make a number. When you're finished, you're going to hold it up in front of the screen. Ooh, Elizabeth, I like it. And let's see what you got. Okay, some of you I can read easier than others. Let's wait another second. Take 10 more seconds. Okay, good. Now, the answer was 4 cups.
4.
If you wrote 4 cups, you got it right. Clap your hands. The truth is, I like Elizabeth's answer. She said 8 tons of wine, 8 tons. So that's just my regular. That's not my Pesach. 8 tons. Okay. We're going to be in the Seder mode. Okay, so we're talking about Seder. When you're at the Seder, you're supposed to tell the story of A special time when the Jews left servitude, they left slavery from which country? You can say it in Hebrew, you can write it in English. Write it on your papers. You have 10 seconds. Which country were the Jews leaving from? When you're ready, hold up your paper.
Egypt.
Who's ready? Good. Ooh, Olivia, show off Hebrew and English. Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. If you wrote, good job, everybody. Some have the Hebrew, some have the English, some have both. Okay, Elizabeth's not sure. The answer is Egypt or Mitzrayim.
Oh, no.
Okay, going back to our first question, we said it's 4 cups of wine. Can you tell me, getting a little trickier, can you tell me what else at the Seder has to do with the number 4? Now there's 2 or 3 possible answers. I'll accept any of them. There's another part of the Seder, besides the 4 cups, there's 4 of something else. A few more
Mom,
parts.
come here.
Does anybody know? Let's take a few seconds to write it out.
No. Mom. 4.
I think we need some Jeopardy music or something while we sing.
No. The question.
Darren. So it's we said 4 cups of wine. What else is 4? I see. If you're ready, put up your question sheets. Good. Good. Some of us don't know. That's fine. This is getting harder.
I don't know.
Mitch. Okay. We were looking for either the 4 sons. Very good for those folks that wrote the 4 sons.
4 sons.
Very good. We talked about the 4 sons, 4 different types of children, 4 different types of questions. Okay, the 4 questions in the Manishana. Did anybody have anything I didn't say that wanted to share? Rafi or Aaron or anybody?
4 sons? Okay.
4 sons was 1. 4
Hey,
cups
Sarah.
of wine. What did you say, Aaron?
The words of redemption, I don't remember what it is in Hebrew.
The 4 Lashonos of Geulah. That's right. That's the only other one I was thinking of. Very good. That's a toughie there. Very good. Okay, next question. Let me go to my sheet here.
Okay.
Now, Paro, we talked about Egypt. Okay, Paro was the king of Egypt, and he was rumored to really worship this body of water that flows through Egypt, the country. It's still around today. Okay, very large body of water.
Mediterranean Sea.
What would be a large body of water associated with Egypt and associated with Paro specifically?
I think it's the Mediterranean.
Okay, that's a good guess. What do we have? We have a few different answers. This is a little tougher because there's a few bodies of water that are discussed and talked about in that region. Okay, Ricky and Dahlia have Nile River. Dahlia B says Nile River. Annie, what did you write? I can't see it.
Nile.
Nile, okay, good.
Nile. Okay.
Nile, very good. So I was looking for Nile River. Evan, Mediterranean was a good guess. That's one of the seas that's right there in that area as well. And Elizabeth very appropriately said baby boy because everyone knows from the story that was where the body of water that when Moses was a baby boy, that's where he was placed. So very good, Elizabeth, for bringing up that part of the story.
Nile River. Okay.
I think that might be it as far as timing because we only made a quick check-in. I want to turn it over and make sure Olivia has time for her cooking demo. When Olivia's done with her demo, if we all want to talk more about Pesach or connect or chat or share news, right here in Cleveland, we share news about what's going on in our lives, especially because I haven't seen you all and I miss you a lot and I don't know what's going on with you and it makes me uncomfortable. So we can definitely stay on. We didn't want to keep anybody for too long. We only made it a half an hour, but I'm happy to stay and chat and hang out with you guys in a Zoom hangout, as the kids are calling it. But for now, let us turn it over to Olivia. Olivia will tell us what she's going to do and whether she wants to take questions or how she wants to do it. But let's give it up for Olivia's birthday girl, Olivia!
It's the cooking demo now.
Okay, so we are making matzah s'mores.
Ooh.
Matcha s'more.
Nice.
A little different. So first what you're gonna do is don't forget wash your hands, which I already did. But make sure you
Yes.
and now I'm gonna
For sure.
my lovely assistant.
Rafi
He's
said
so
it.
lovely.
What Rafi's gonna do is he's gonna take a piece of matzah and he's gonna break it into 4 squares.
Oh shoot, this is.
Maybe.
Don't hurt yourself, Rafi.
Please don't. Rafi,
I'm sorry.
what are you doing?
And he's gonna put 2 of the squares on a tray. I just put some foil on it.
Yeah.
And then, let me tip this so you guys can see a little better. Okay. So then I've got chocolate, of course, because you can't eat chocolate. And I'm just
Nice.
gonna break them up on the matzah.
So Olivia, the matzah acts as like the graham cracker substitute.
That's right.
Okay.
And I'm using Hershey's because I love it. But you guys can do
Cool.
whatever you want. And then I have marshmallows. And these were like, I'll show you that. These were like the really, really, really big ones. So I cut them in half.
The best kind.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
the jumbos.
But they were
Oh yeah.
So I cut them in half. And I'm just going to put 1 on each of them. And then I put the oven on broil. And I'm going to stick them in the oven. And just for like maybe 2 minutes, just until the marshmallow and the chocolate get all melty. And I'll show you what we do after.
Sounds good.
Okay, awesome. So Rafi, were you gonna play some music or something?
I was, and then I wasn't.
Well, let's just take a poll. Rafi plays guitar. Raise your hand. Let the people speak. Okay, let my people go, Rafi. Let the people speak. Raise your hand in your video if you would like to hear Rafi play. Listen, anything. If it's Passover related, great. Jake's already raising his hand. We all want to hear Rafi play guitar, right?
Yeah, Rafi.
Okay, it looks like
I would love to hear you, Rafi.
It looks like majority is winning here. So, so grab your guitar.
Next week.
Next week. So he's too shy. He had to practice. Rafi, while our s'mores are broiling, which by the way, Olivia, how much time should we expect on the broiler when we're making this at home?
Rafi.
All right, Evan.
A few minutes?
2 or 3 minutes, yeah.
So we're looking for like a brown top? Okay.
The marshmallow is going to get a little bit melty, and the top is going to get kind of brown.
Okay, so you're going to give it a few minutes. Yes. Does Rafi have any questions that he wants to ask for trivia?
I can ask some questions for trivia. All right.
Okay, get your pens ready.
Get your pens and your papers ready. Should they be Pesach related? Because I have so many trivia questions.
It could be anything.
Master of Kahoot. So okay. All right. Here we go. What year was Cleveland Yachad founded?
What?
Huh?
What year was Cleveland Yachad founded?
Oh.
Okay, I happen to know this. So if anyone wants to cheat,
I think
if anyone wants to cheat, now is your chance. You can look at my screen.
No.
It's backwards.
3, 2.
1987.
Evan, you got it right at the time.
I was gonna say 92.
1987.
1987. All right.
Yeah, I was born in 87.
33 years.
Elizabeth, nice. 1987.
33
You
years.
see my writing?
Good job.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Annie. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Welcome.
Don't forget to invite us to Chicago Yachad stuff.
I will. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, 1987 was when we started in Cleveland. The first chapter was in New York, and that was founded in 83. So we only started 4 years later, and we were the first chapter outside of New York. So very exciting in Cleveland. Rafi, anything else?
Sure. I'll just point out that the Google search for that question
they've been frozen for the Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Roni, what did you say?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Does anyone want to share? Let's do this by raising our hands. That way it's not everyone talking at once. Does anyone want to share their favorite part of Passover?
I'll share it.
Okay, Evan, what's your favorite part?
I just like hanging with my family, being together and just being happy for everyone that comes.
And are you going to be with your family for Passover this year too?
Probably
That's
so,
the plan?
yes.
Okay, great. I know it's a few weeks away, and some people's plans have changed with everything going on, but family is definitely probably the number one answer. Does anyone have an answer that's not family? Okay, Elizabeth, my family. Rachel, what did you want to share?
I want to say my favorite part is probably actually the Seder.
Okay.
Yeah.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
Same. Okay.
The second one is
Oh, okay.
All
Everyone,
right.
heads up to Olivia. In my screen, she's the top left, but that's probably not the case for everybody.
Yeah.
But Olivia pulled out those s'mores. Oh, they look really beautiful. They look so good, Olivia.
Yum.
Oh, then you do the top. Okay. Those are awesome.
Down.
Okay.
And now Ralphie's gonna come taste test.
Yeah.
He just
Okay, let's
walked.
get a taste test, buddy.
All right.
This
I'm
is
going to look
live.
at this quickly and then I'm going to log off.
This is live and unrehearsed. Yes, please check it out before you go.
Put it in my mouth and then tell you how they are.
I don't mind.
Mm.
How was it?
This is crazy. You guys have to do this. Like, it's better than graham crackers.
I was going to say, sometimes
Ooh.
graham crackers are too sweet, but
Olivia, happy birthday.
bye, Evan.
Bye-bye. Take care.
I am happy to stay on past our 8:30 end time. If you have to go, you can definitely go, and thanks for joining, and you can say goodbye before you head out
Bye,
if you'd
darling.
like. Does anyone else want to share anything, but also maybe their favorite part of Pesach that we haven't heard from?
I like the matzah, and I don't think it tastes like cardboard.
Hannah, look at your voice. You like the matzah? You might be one of the few people that I know who likes the matzah. That's okay. Does it make your stomach hurt or no?
No, not at all. I love it.
Okay, Elizabeth likes egg matzah, definitely. I like it better for sure than regular. Anybody else agree with Hannah? They actually don't mind matzah too much? You like matzah? Yeah, okay. All right, Stern girls, what are you looking forward to?
Matzah
Or
pie.
what is your favorite part of Pesach?
Matzah pie.
Ooh, matzah brie. That's a good one. There's some good foods.
Yeah, I love matzo pie also.
Do you make it?
Yeah. Yeah. Like on the last day. It's our last day of Pesach.
That's like your, okay. Okay, very nice. Dahlia B, what's your favorite part? 1 second, you're muted. Let me unmute you. Yes. Berezovsky's. Hold on, I'm unmuting you, but it's not working. Maybe
You
try
have to unmute everybody.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes.
I like matcha pizza.
Ooh.
Oh,
That was
that's
going
a
to be
good
Olivia's
one.
other. If we want to do a sequel to this, Olivia can definitely show us how to do an awesome matzo pizza as well. So we'll be sure to have you in mind. Yes, matzo
Bye,
pizza.
guys. I'm going to head off.
Bye, Rachel. Thanks. You
Bye.
too. My kids eat matzo pizza all year round, so they don't wait for Pesach. Avi,
Yeah,
we haven't
us
heard from
too.
you. Fried matza's good too. Avi, what about you?
I don't know. Like, it's very hard.
It's hard, yeah. Pesach's hard.
Probably matzo pie or matzo pizza.
Matzo bar, matzo pizza. By the way, guys, love that we're talking about food. Like that's everyone's favorite part. Somehow it's a food discussion always. Ronit. Where did Ronit go? Did she log off on me? Okay. Jake.
Yeah.
You have a favorite part of Pesach? Not necessarily food, but it can be a food.
Being with the family, but this year it's not happening.
Right. That's a rough one. I was going to say my family, but I don't think I'm getting together with my family either. So what are you going to do, Jake?
Have to say to it, just the three of us.
Just your immediate household, right?
Yep. Because we don't want to catch this virus. Yeah.
Okay.
We just don't want to catch the
I'm
virus.
out on my house.
And you're going to have it at your house?
My parents.
Just you and your parents. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of people. You're going to get real close to your family real fast this year, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be real cozy. Ronit, what do you think your Seder is going to look like this year?
Very small.
Very small. You can have a whole family deal.
After Pesach, I'm going back to my house.
You're going back to your house after Pesach?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's this? Who's iPhone? Who just says iPhone? Who's that? Oh, hi! You've been on the call this whole time? It's the Goldsteins. Hi, Goldsteins. Bracha, I'm so glad to see you.
Bracha, I didn't hear you singing happy birthday.
Bracha, did you miss the part where we say happy birthday to Olivia because it's on Wednesday?
And it's my birthday tonight.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
Miriam, do you want to give us all a bracha?
Happy birthday, Riri.
Miriam, do you want to give us all a bracha for your birthday? We'd love one.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Riri. Happy birthday to you.
Miriam.
And many more.
Yes, what's up?
Can you give us a bracha?
Yes, I give all of my Yachad family members a bracha that they should all be healthy, happy. You should find things that are fulfilling to do while you're at home.
Amen.
And we should all get through this stronger on the other side.
Amen. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. It's exciting. Who else haven't we heard from? Dan? I see Dan Fink. Did you want to share?
That's it. Why?
Bracha, do you want to share?
Bracha, do you want to say anything?
Hey, what's up,
I
Danny?
love Nami, I love Fenrir, I love Chai, I love Miriam.
Okay, awesome. I see somebody under, is there a Hirschfeld here on the call? I don't hear them or see them. Maybe they'll join soon. But I do see Danny. Danny?
People are muted.
Hey, Danny, what's up?
Hi, Danny.
Nothing much. Thank you, Sarah.
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
It looks really good.
Christina. Hi.
Hi, we're just wrapping up our program, Danny, but we're going to do this again real soon. And there's friends on this call from Chicago, Toronto, Baltimore. So they're going to invite us to their events as well.
Wow.
Yeah, Danny, welcome. Aaron, Ireland, anything you want to share?
That is not being in school.
Not being in school. That'll be a good thing to look forward to. Doing all your schoolwork.
Yeah,
Okay,
Metallica.
awesome.
I'm kind of not in school.
So,
okay.
I guess it doesn't really make a difference. I'm not in school now.
Right.
But,
Well, you're in school.
whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
Is there
Audible?
anybody, I'm just curious, it's not trivia, but is anybody still going to work or going to a program?
Well, I'm looking for work. I'm on a waiting list. Sarah, I told you.
I know, we talked about it. But I'm talking about with everything that's been going on and everything shutting down, is there anybody that hasn't been shut down whose job? So I work at a nursing home, so we can never shut down. Livia's working?
Yep.
Livy! Hi, Livy!
Elizabeth, you're working still?
A lot of my patients are being tested for coronavirus.
A lot of your patients?
Livy.
Yes, Miriam is a nurse.
Yeah.
So she is on the front lines, and we applaud Miriam for all her hard work. Risking herself every day, risking her health. She needs PPE. How is your PPE supply? Who knows what PPE is?
Very low. Oh,
is it Heineken?
Personal protective equipment. That's things like masks and gloves and gowns. They are short we're short in our nursing home. They're short in the hospitals. If anybody has a hookup for Miriam, please hook her up.
Okay, so Livy.
Yes.
So 2 things for Livy. 1, do you know what's better than the coronavirus? The Heineken virus. With lime.
I don't know what that means.
It's a beer joke. I'm sure Livy will get it. It's a beer joke for Livy.
That was in poor taste, Danny. I don't know.
I appreciate it, Danny.
Miriam liked it. Listen, guys, what I said was true. I miss you all very much. Even my brand new friends who I just met, I'm so happy you came on the call. There's programs happening like this all the time, basically once a day, multiple times a day. I know in Toronto they're doing stuff all the time.
Toronto!
Because Zoom allows us to, let me just,
What?
because Zoom allows us
Bracha, hi.
Oh, what's that day?
Sorry, I was just muting everybody so I can just make a last few announcements before we sign off. So because Zoom allows us to not have the barrier of geography and location, we can go to Chicago Yachad events without going to Chicago. So we hope to do more events where Cleveland, Olivia, and myself will host. I'm happy to have you guys, but please also let us know what's going on in your cities. Okay, Chicago, Baltimore, Toronto, etc. We want to know what's going on with you. We want to meet you again. We want to talk to you again. Okay, that goes for all of our new friends. For all of my old friends from Cleveland Yachad, it was so special to see you. I miss you guys. I'm just not the same. I hope you enjoyed our little Pesach program, a little educational trivia. Kept it a little light. We can always go a little harder and try to get some more difficult, challenging questions because you all did really, really well. Olivia, thank you so much for the cooking demo. Now I'm really in the mood for s'mores. It looked really, really good. Who thinks they might try her s'mores recipe over Chag?
Me.
Over the holiday. I might try it. It looked really good.
Really
It's
good.
perfect because it's really simple. I'm not a very fancy cook. I usually burn everything. That looks like even Sarah Proof can do it. So thank you for that. And then maybe someone mentioned matzah pizza. Maybe if we get together again before Passover, Olivia can do a whole session on matzah pizza. And then Rafi, you owe us a musical session, yes?
I do.
You're all the witness. Everybody here, hold on. All 23 of you. No, 15 of you. You're my witness. Rafi Setnick said he would play music for us. Is everyone hearing this? Is this true? Jake? Yep. Everybody? Okay, so we're going to hold you to it. So stay tuned for the next session when Rafi's going to have a 45-minute opus prepared that he composed himself. Just 45 for now, with a full orchestra, obviously, but all of you in quarantine in separate, 6 feet apart situations, okay? And feel free to call me anytime, to Zoom me anytime. I miss you all. You all know my number. Y'all have my email. And all of those of you who have been quiet but are on the call, I'm looking at you, and I miss you as well. Good night, everybody.
What is it? What's your number? What is it? What's your number?
My email?
Yeah.
ClevelandYachad@ou.org.
Cleveland. Okay, fine.
Okay, and then if anybody, I'm going to repeat it one more time. I know Jake was asking about the virtual buddies. If any of you missed my
Somebody posted it. Somebody posted it.
Okay, great. Virtual buddies, yachad.org/virtual buddy. I highly recommend it. You really, there's no reason not to. I mean, couldn't hurt, right? Everybody needs a little friend right now. I know I do. So I recommend signing up for that. Please keep Simi in your tefillos and in your prayers and send love to her and just good warm thoughts, okay? And we'll let Penina know that we were thinking of her.
Can you call me afterwards? I put my number in the private chat to you. Will you call me afterwards?
All right, Jake. I'll hit you up, okay?
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.